Well, hello. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope you all are doing well. My name is Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. Are you guys ready? I hope you all are doing well. How's your Sunday going, guys? Yeah, tell me, how's your Sunday doing? What have you guys been up to? Watch the FA Cup final, watch the Indian Premier League final, watch the West Indies take on South Africa. What were you up to today? What were you doing today? Was it one of, something that you were productive? Was it productive? What sort of day was it? Was it something that everybody could come together? And I like that in the comments as well, seeing everybody putting the Jamaican flag. That's nice. Jason Guna says, bless up, Simon. Bless up, man. How are you doing, Jason? All is well? Jason, a lot of persons are starting to have the conversation right now. Who had the better season, if it was Arsenal or if it was Manchester United? And I'm going to be, you know me already, I'm a student of the game, so I'm going to be absolutely frank here, right? And get to the point. So trophies is defined, for me, I think trophies define success. Who had the more successful season? Manchester United. Who had the better season? Arsenal. To make a long story short, that's generally how I feel. I can understand if you don't look at it from that perspective, but personally, who was more successful? Manchester United. Trophies for me defines trophies, medals define success. And Jamaica has won 5 medals in the last 10 years. So that is the extent of the success that Jamaica has had. Picking up 5 medals in the last 10 years, 5 podium finishes. Not many people can say that they have that. Behind the United States and Mexico, Jamaica would be third in terms of podium finishes in CONCACAF tournaments in the last decade. So that in itself should tell you exactly and give you the motivation about what Jamaica has been able to do. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself should be what you guys crave on, So yeah, I see the comments and I'm going to come to it, and I'm going to also explain the title of the video. So what I'm going to do first is address the comments, and after addressing the comments, I'm going to speak what the title is about and essentially just go straight to the point. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do just that. All right, good. And it's great to see, so much people watching this video right now. Please, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and also use the super chat feature as well so that we can continue to grow this platform. All right, good. Sonny Job says, hi, Simon. Hi, Sonny Job. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. How are things? Xavier says, United. Nitro says, big up, Simon. Hope you're doing well. All right. Wayne Carnegie says, I worked, cooked, and worked on the Kickstarter for my short film. Oh, guys, let me tell you something. Wayne Carnegie is working on something very exciting. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are going to be, very thrilled, in terms of when it comes out. He's working on a documentary of a Jamaican, or of a young guy leaving Jamaica. It was rather, let me not spill all the details, but trust me, it's something you're going to want to see. And when it busts, it busts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Jason Gunnar says, trophy matters more to club history than finishing second. So I understand both arguments kind of similar to. Fair point. If you ask me, what would I have preferred? That's a different conversation as well, Jason. So I understand exactly the angle where you're coming from, because at the end of the day, Arsenal is going to be playing Champions League football next season in this new reshaped, and some would even say exciting format of the Champions League, while Manchester United are going to be playing Europa League football next season. You understand what I'm saying? So hopefully that gives clarity there. And as you guys know, the Champions League has a very different format next season. You're not going to have 8 groups and 4 teams in each group. No, you're going to have one giant table, and in that giant table, every goal Every point, every goal difference matters because you're going to have teams that are going to miss out on the top 8 or miss out on 16th because of goal difference. So, in a way, it's forcing teams to give their all in every single game. And I'm looking forward to seeing how these clubs manage this new format of European football, how they will handle things. And of course, the top 8 will be rewarded with a spot to the round of 16, and teams 9th to 24th have an opportunity in what is the pre-round of 16, so to speak, so yeah. Arsenal fans did this to Spurs in 2015-2016. Spurs finished second behind Leicester, and Arsenal won the FA Cup and told us they had a better season. Yeah. Well, as I said, success versus better, for me, it's two different, definitions. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll say there. Arsenal had a better season than Manchester United, yes. Who had the more successful season? I would say Manchester United. Better season, though, Arsenal. Yeah. Arsenal had that better season, though. Do you know what I mean? Well, Ski College, the first thing that you need to do is hit the like button, and after doing so, hit the subscribe button as well. That's very important, and hit the notification bell because every live I've done for the past 3 weeks, I've spoken about this in particular, and of course, you've tuned into this video late, so you have to pay the penalty of hitting the use a super chat feature and super sticker feature as well. That is what you have to do because I have answered this question quite at length. You know what I'm saying? Wayne Carnegie, it means that he's in Jamaica on vacation. That's exactly what it means. I saw a picture of myself in Dubai in 2021. Cool. I'm so special says, big up, Sai, good. Yeah, going good, man. Big up, big up, big up. I enjoyed more great days. I understand what you're saying, Nitro. I understand what you're saying. But at the end of the day, Arsenal has Champions League football, and Manchester United has Europa League football. So that's the situation there. It's another trophy, and it's a trophy that we'll cherish, and it's the first time since Sir Alex Ferguson that Manchester United are winning trophies in back-to-back seasons with the same manager. Because think about it. Louis van Gaal, it was one trophy. New manager, Jose, came in, and in one season won 3 trophies. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't win a trophy. Ralph Rangnick didn't win a trophy. And, of course, here we are now with Erik ten Hag, and 2 seasons at the club, 2 trophies. And the last man to win trophies in back-to-back seasons would have been the great Sir Alex Ferguson, So, and I think when you look at things, it'll be the 09, 08-09 and 09-10 season, the last time, back-to-back. Or rather 010-011, yeah. 09-010 and 10-11. Yeah, because 09-010 was the League Cup, and 10-11 would have been the Premier League. So, yeah. Arsenal were 3rd that season. United finished 8th this season. Yeah. United. Huh? Fatal Flare for sure. How are you doing, man? All is well? Well, certainly hope that you're okay. Heel, says Jamaican Englishman. Heel, what's up? Wayne Carnegie says, haha. I'm not a comedian. I'm not Oliver Samuels, nor am I Tony Hendricks, or Blacker Ellis, or Glenn Campbell, or Oliver Samuels. So, I'm gonna laugh. Clive Walcott says, bless up, Sam. Bless up. Hope you're doing well. And you guys know as well where you can buy tickets for the upcoming games, jff.quapid, so you can purchase your tickets for the upcoming game against the Dominican Republic if you use the coupon code coupon code Reggae Boys Commentary, the coupon code Jason Guna, the coupon code IMAX6, you'll be able to get 10% off, guys. 10% off your ticket, Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 10% off your tickets. 10%, that's a big deal. Massive deal, So that in itself, you should be saying to yourself, wow, 10%. You know what I'm saying? So everybody should be thrilled about that. Very much so. Yes, indeed, Wayne Carnegie. A lot of people are also doing the same as well. It will come, and it's not unusual compared to other windows as well. The March window, the squad was announced a week before the game. The November window last year with Canada, the squad was announced 5 days before the game. The October window where we played Grenada and Haiti, the squad was announced 6 days before the game. The September window where we played against Haiti and Honduras, the squad was announced 1 week before the game. So it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Folks just have to be a little patient. That is all, because there's nothing that is out of the ordinary. It's simply that, But yep, it will come. It will come in due time, for sure. So that's what you all can be wary about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Simon, your thoughts on CFAS? That's not PRP. I don't know what is PRP. Okay. I don't know what is PRP, honestly. But yes, Jamaican Englishman. So Ankara, they took on Trabzonspor today. In their final game of the season, they fell 4-2 to Trabzonspor in the Turkish Super League. It was their final game of the season today in Turkey, and Ronaldo Cephas and Federico Makeda, he came on today. I think it's so cool that Cephas is playing with a former Manchester United player in Federico Makeda. So Ronaldo Cephas, he came on in the 83rd minute, so essentially he got 7 minutes plus stoppage time. So that's what I'll say there. And in relation to the Turkish Super League, as a result of that result, with Ankara losing 4-2 to Trabzonspor, what does that mean in relation to the league table? Well, unfortunately, as a result of that, it means that Ankara finished 17th in the league, which means that they have been relegated to the Turkish Football Federation First League, which essentially is the second tier of Turkish football. But let's see what the summer brings. I think Cephas has had a good first season in Turkey. I think he's done a fantastic job, and I think it's only a matter of time before we see him in another element. And when I mean another element, I mean playing Champions League football, Europa League football, playing European football in some shape or form. It's something that will come. It's something that will come over time. So yeah, I'm not worried about that at all, Yannick U. Davis, share the video, guys. Press a like button. Thank you, Yannick. Yes, you heard her. Press the like button, share the video. It's simple as that. It doesn't take a lot out of your day to do that. And guess what? It's free. Yes, it's free once you hit the like button, and you also hit the subscribe button as well. It's free. Yes. Nitro. Well, the drainage at the ground. I'll have to follow up with Major Desmond Brown, the chairman of Independence Park Limited, where that is concerned. Usually, when it comes to Jamaica Nitro, I'm not sure if you live in the country or not, but when the hurricane season starts June 1 and ends November 30, the trend is that August, September is when Jamaica gets the vast majority of its rain. Early June is still a very dry phase, but when you start to come into the month of July, things tend to take a different dimension as well. So that is what I would say. Carl Thomas says, up Simon. Been a minute. Carl Thomas, what's up, bossy? You good? Hope you're doing well, bossy. Big up, Carl. Big up yourself. If man, make sure them hail up Carl and say, big up, Carl. Hey, man, Carl. Big up, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. Ian Campbell says, bless up, Simon. Bless up, Ian. Hope you're doing well. Jason Gooder says, will you continue with Ten Hag? Honestly, Jason, yes. Yes. You know, Malcolm Gladwell wrote a book and it speaks about outliers and it speaks about what happens, especially in sports, when you give somebody time. So there's something called the 10,000 hour rule, right? And it's essentially saying that the 10,000 hour rule equates to 10 years. So when you master a craft, it's 10 years, essentially 10 years to master a craft. And I can honestly say that, you know, when I entered journalism at 16, yeah, I could say when I was 25, 26, I could say, okay, yeah, this is my element, sports, media, broadcasting, you know, statistics, data, analysis, football analysis. I could say, yeah, this is my element here. So essentially what the point is trying to say, Jason, is that the chopping and changing is not going to help. In the last decade, we're talking about 7 faces, and that does no help to anybody. So yes, Eric Ten Hag for me gets his 3rd season, and for me, I would give him a contract extension. You cannot get rid of 20 players in one window. Eric Ten Hag would have to slowly bleed them out of the club. Maybe get rid of 5 in the summer, or 4, and then January get rid of a next 4, and then next summer get rid of a next 4. So ideally, when you're talking about what an Eric Ten Hag team looks like, you're talking about another 3 transfer windows, if we're being absolutely frank. I like Eric Ten Hag. I've liked him since his days when he was coaching at Eagles, and for me, I like what he's trying to do. I know many persons might say it might not be the most pleasing on the eye, but guess what? At the end of the day, I genuinely feel that results will come. That's how I feel about it, wholeheartedly. And that's what I genuinely feel about him. I know many persons will look at the results and say he had a worse finish than David Moyes and Manchester United's worst ever finish in the Premier League, you know, since the Premier League era began in 1992. But guys, football was not invented in 1992. You know, football started in a competitive sense in 1872. Okay, and when you're talking about the Football Alliance and the First Division, Manchester United has been winning trophies since 1907, 1908. So it's been a long time. Long time. Going through the comments some more. Jerry McGowan says, Simon, big up yourself. Big up. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Randy Bless says, bless up, man. Colin Williams says, bless up, Simon, bless up. Nicholas says, just join the live. Big up yourself, brother. Big up, man. Big up. Appreciate it. Colin Williams says, up. Tom Stranger says, bless up, Simon. Hamilton Brown says, unless you're Chelsea. So Hamilton Brown, Chelsea, and their club has a very different structure, club structure and culture compared to the average football club. They can change their manager next season, they have different results. They can change their manager the following season and they win a trophy. The structure of Chelsea Football Club is very different compared to others. Arsenal, United, it is very much different compared to Chelsea. Very different. And you know, there's a trend as well, and I want to highlight this. The man that follows somebody that achieved greatness or had a long stint, that man is never successful because he's often compared to the previous person and his stint is never long. Think about it. The man who followed Sir Alex Ferguson was who? David Moyes. How long did he last? 9 months. Who was the man that followed Arsene Wenger? Unai Emery. How long did he last? 18 months. So you get the picture of what I'm saying. Look at stints where managers have been at a club a decade, 2 decades, and factor in the man that replaced that person, how long that they spent. Just analyze that for a moment and you understand exactly where I'm going with all of this. I want to give one more example, and I want to speak about this example on the international front, okay? And the person I'm speaking about right now is somebody by the name of Walter Winterbottom. Walter Winterbottom had the longest stint of any English coach in international football. Started in 1946 and he ended in 1962, right? So he spent 16 years in charge of England. Who was the man that followed him? Yeah. Who was the man that followed Alf Ramsey? Alf Ramsey was the manager of England for 11 years. Won a World Cup. Came third in the Euros. Who followed Alf Ramsey? Joe Mercer. How long did Joe Mercer spend in the job? 3 months. There are trends and there are reasons why after somebody has a long stint that the person that immediately follows doesn't have that success. Jurgen Klopp spent less than a decade at Liverpool, so it's a toss-up. I don't think you can use that argument for Arne Slot. I don't think you can use that argument because Jurgen Klopp, although he was successful, he did not spend a decade at Liverpool Football Club. You know, Nitro, there's a documentary I'd love for you to watch. Well, a video, I should say, where Pep Guardiola used rugby to enhance his style. Pep Guardiola uses rugby as his style because of how rugby is played. Because in rugby, you can only pass the ball backwards or sideways. And there's a specific tactic in rugby where the opposition that is trying to receive the ball forms themselves essentially into a wall. And what Pep learned from rugby is how to use space when you're making possession. So the ball carrier essentially finds space for a teammate. So Pep has learned a lot of his craft on 3 things: Scottish football, Johan Cruyff, and rugby. So Scotland, England, and Dutch. Those have been his 3 biggest influences. Defining Gian says, big up Simone. Well, my name is Simon, to be honest with you. Tom Stranger, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You know, I answered this question already, and that is why you have to subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the like button and use the super chat feature as well, because I did answer this question already, and I have answered it quite a number of times. So you have to pay the penalty of using the super chat feature because you tuned into this video late, and in addition to that as well, you've not been following the lives that we've been doing the past couple of weeks, man. So that is key, you know. Well, defining Gran, my name is Simon, not Simone. You know, that's what I'll say there. Challenge for a title next season, meaning the Premier League title. You can never say never, but I do genuinely believe that you're talking about 4 to 5 signings to be able to compete for the crown. Of course, injuries played its role as well, but you can only imagine what Pep will say, come on guys, let's go 5 in a row. You can only imagine Mikel Arteta said, well, we got 89 points. Let's get 90 points and make sure that we win the title. You know, City will be City, I said Arsenal. Liverpool will have Champions League football next year. I think Aston Villa with the Champions League can even give them a momentum as well in the league. Aston Villa now going to be playing football Wednesday, Saturday. That's going to be fantastic for them. You know what I'm saying? Omari Mills Entertainment says, blessing Simon's World Cup whistle, you know. That's right. And as Oral Tracy said in his song 3 years ago, World Cup, we are go. Up we are go. Up we are go. Far we are go. Jet plane first class. Outcoached in knockout games. Are you talking about Arteta, Nitro? Tom Stranger says, I'm not getting any notifications. Well, that is why, Tom Stranger, you need to hit the notification bell. When you hit the notification bell, you're notified of all videos done on this platform. When you hit the subscribe button as well, it's the same sort of method as well. So that is why you have to hit the subscribe button as well, so that you are kept abreast of everything. Everything to the wire, you know? Everything. Oh, Pep. Yep, yeah, Nitro, I agree. And it's interesting, in terms of what will be the next step for Pep and his journey as well after Man City. Jamaican Nation says Pep for Spain 2026 to be the coach of Spain. I think that's the next thing. I think the world essentially wants to see Jose Mourinho essentially be the coach of Portugal for the 2026 World Cup, and people want to see Pep Guardiola be the coach of Spain for 2026 World Cup. I guess people want to see that as well. Pep versus Jose now on the international stage. And I genuinely think that would be a good thing for us to be able to look at as well. Persons will genuinely want to see that. Definian Grand says, one says with a super sticker, oh, thank you, I appreciate that. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for your support. That is great. So now you know it's Simon. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. I understand you. Lyndon Bernard Clark says, big up Simon. Oh boy, I'm gonna tell you, big up Simon. Okay, cool. Yeah, guys, we have over 106 people watching and only 29 likes. Smash the like button, guys. Come on. Smash the like button. No. Better than that. Nitro. Under pressure? No, I don't think the ranking is what is putting on pressure. They're a host nation of a tournament, one, and they want to put on a good show, which is understandable, and showcase to the world that they're ready to welcome them for 2026. Just think about the United States and what they have to do. Copa America this year, Gold Cup next year, the FIFA World Cup 2026. They're hosting the Rugby World Cup 2027, and they're hosting the Olympic Games in 2028. Thank you very much, Definigurian. Big up, thank you. So you understand all of that? The United States is going to be the place to be for sporting events for a foreseeable future. The Olympics 2028, where new sporting disciplines are going to be introduced as well. So it's going to be quite an occasion, and one that I know the persons will actually be looking forward to seeing. What I'm interested to see as well, Nitro, is if like FIFA would introduce something with like the governments of Canada, the United States, and Mexico, like a World Cup visa. Because as you know, the World Cup will be in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. It'll be interesting to see if like they will, for fans, for players, for supporters, for staff, for coaching staff, for administrators, if FIFA will speak to the three governments about a World Cup visa. A World Cup visa which will allow you to travel to the three countries, easy. Because of course, Jamaica, for example, could have their opening game in Toronto, and then of course have to go to all the way to the West Coast to play in Seattle, and then the third game having to go down south to play in Monterrey. So Jamaica, 3 group stages in 3 games. That's not going to happen because in group stage you're going to have teams play on the same time zone. But the point I'm trying to make is this: a World Cup visa for fans, for players, staff, administrators, I think would be a good idea. A World Cup visa so that everybody can be able to be on the same page, sort of thing. I think that would make people happy, thrilled about things, So yeah, that would be a good look. So we'll see. We'll see how everything unfolds, Ronnie M. In travel, I actually like how modern things are in the airports in Toronto. You can be able to scan your passport at a machine and you go through. I actually like it. You know. Carl Largy says, "Greetings, Simon. All respect. Big up, Carl. How are you? Hope you are doing good. What is new? What is new? What is new?" So, yes, smash the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Use the super chat feature so that you guys can get more involved in this platform as well. You know what I'm saying? Yes, yes. Father Bling says, "Blessings, Simon. Blessings. Blessings up on my right hand." DJ Liverpool Romain, what's up, boss? Yeah, man, long time I don't see you comment, man. I know from 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, you've been commenting, man. Long time. Where have you been, man? Paris or Milan? Dubai or Doha? Where have you been? Yeah, man, big up DJ Liverpool Romain. Big up, man. You've been around before COVID, after COVID. 2016 was, you've been around a long time. A very long time, man. Yeah, man, a long time in there right now. Time flies, huh? Very long time. Well, Ronnie M90, in relation to the World Cup, you would have charter flights, which, of course, as you know, is private. One, it's not commercial, so you don't have to worry about delays and stuff like that. Two, charter flights are much more comfortable than commercial flights. Way more legroom, so it's like you're entering into an aircraft that's business class airline. And the good thing with charter flights is that they're efficient as well. You get to your destination safely. Just like the Gold Cup as well. The Gold Cup had charter flights throughout the tournament as well. So started in Chicago, second game was St. Louis, so 40 minutes flight. Then from St. Louis, Missouri, going to Santa Clara, California, so that was 4 hours. And then Santa Clara, California, going to Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, that's 4 hours. And then Cincinnati, Ohio to Vegas, that's 3 hours and change. So yeah. So you got West Coast, you got East Coast, you got West Coast, you got East Coast. World Cup in Jamaica is when? The World Cup qualifiers is June 6th. That is Thursday, June 6th, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. I repeat, Thursday, June 6th, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. Jamaica against the Dominican Republic. Tickets can now be bought right now on Jamaica's Football Federation website, jff.football. When you go on jff.football, exactly what you do is you press buy tickets, you scroll down, you choose which one you want, bleachers or grandstand, how much, and then you go to checkout. When you go to checkout, before you pay, you type in the promotional code or coupon Reggae Boys Commentary and you get 10% off your tickets. Yes, that is right. 10% off your tickets. Doesn't that sound good? Yeah, man, I know that you guys would like it, man. 10% off your tickets. How special is that? How fantastic is that? Yeah. Yeah. So that is that, that is the situation there. Well, Ronnie M had something that I've announced already in terms of squad announcements for international football. In terms of a Jamaican census, has always been 5 to 7 days before a match. You talk about the Nations League game that took place in the United States in March. It was announced 1 week before. You talk about as well in November when we take on Canada, it was 5 days before. The Haiti Grenada games, the squad was announced 6 days before. The Haiti Honduras games was announced 7 days before. So let's follow the same consistency. So yes, FF, buy your tickets now, guys. Buy your tickets now for the games. Buy your tickets now for the games. Buy your tickets now for the games, okay? Yep, buy your tickets. No for the games. Buy your tickets. No for the games. Okay? Make sure. Remember to use the promotional code Reggae Boys Commentary so you can get 10% off your tickets. Yes, that is right. 10% off your tickets. 10% off your tickets. So it is as simple as that. What is PRP? PRP, to the best of my knowledge, is palette-rich plasma. So honestly, I don't know what you're talking about. Again, I don't see what it has to do with football, any at all. That's all. I don't see what that has to do with football. Fordai says champions Galatasaray. Turkish Super League. Trabzonspor finished third, and Karagucu finished 17th. But yeah, big up to Ronaldo Cephas for the work that he's done this season at his club. Yeah, man, big up to him and the work that he did. You know, so. Yeah, so that's good. So that is that. And Karagucu finished 18th, you said Jason? Okay. You sure? Because based on, what I was able to garner, the team that finished 18th this season was Faith, Karagucu Smoke, and Karagucu finished 17th. So the teams 20th, 19th, 18th, and 17th got relegated. Because in relation to the reason why Karagucu would finish ahead of Faith is because I know they had an inferior goal difference, but in a Turkish league, goal difference is not their tiebreaker when you're level on points. It's the head-to-head, and that is the reason why Karagucu would finish 17th. So that you are aware. So yes, that is that, So guys, remember, tomorrow marks 10 days. Tomorrow, May 27, means that it's 10 days to go until we face the Dominican Republic in World Cup qualifiers. 10 days to go. 10 days to go. So it's important that we are aware. Get your tickets as soon as possible. As soon as possible, get your tickets. Colossia laws, the price of the tickets, $5,500 for grandstand, $1,500 for bleachers. However, you can use the promotional coupon Reggae Boys Commentary and get 10% off your tickets. That's right, 10% off your tickets. So go right now on JFF's website, jff.football, press buy tickets, choose if you want bleachers or grandstand, go to checkout. Before you enter in your card details, you put in the promotional code Reggae Boys Commentary, you get 10% off, and then you pay. Okay? So that is exactly what you do. And it's simple, eh? Yeah, quite straightforward, so that everybody understands and aware of all of these things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, use a promotional code Reggae Boys Commentary, Jason Guna, IMAX it, Formula Sports, I Am Sure Sports, you know what I'm saying? And you get that code. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, persons are more aware, isn't it? So yeah. My Reggae Boy song. "2026, we have to make it. 2026, we have to make it. Whether 4 or 6, this are not cricket. I don't everybody tell you now, said them are regret. Him is the man." Okay, God, the president says unity is love. I agree. I 100% agree with you. And in this world, we need more of it. 100%. Thoughts on Javi Alonso? Good manager. Think you could see him at Real Madrid in the future. What a day, eh? Yeah.
Hey,
Xabi Alonso created done in the Prem. Yeah, I think it's a premature conversation in relation to coming to Liverpool. Very premature conversation. He's learning his craft. He's learning his trade. Give him the time. Give him the time. I know he's just won a league title in Germany, but you know, great things in life take time. So just have the time. Yes, Colossia, that is correct. But yes, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Yes, you all have been great. Please, I encourage you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. More videos to come throughout the course of this week so that you guys can get more acquainted with and staying tuned about. Okay, so this week you can look out for some more content. All right, stay tuned for that. And everything will fall into place in due time, you know? So, I'll let that stay with you guys, okay? All right, guys. Thank you very much. Be safe. More videos to come. Please hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary as well for more comment, and use the super chat feature as well so that you can stay tuned with everything Jamaican football related.